Hello! Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? It's been a while. it's been a little while, but we are back. Chelsea travel to the G-Tech just down the road. Just down the road. Once again, yet another London derby. Yet again, another West London derby, and maybe, just maybe, yet another win for Chelsea in so far what has been an unbeaten run in this year's Premier League campaign. We obviously do have a big game coming up in Europe in the Champions League at a place that we are very fond of, or, you know, have fond memories. That being the Allianz Arena. I will, of course, be doing coverage of that for you on Wednesday, 8 p.m. kickoff. I'll be live at 7 p.m. I said that I'd be doing these an hour before, but the Tottenham game was going on, and the lineup, they're not doing coverage until now, and it's, you know, it's just first game back and everything, and I just couldn't be asked, if I'm completely honest with you. But that said, from the Bayern Munich game onwards, we've obviously got Bayern Munich, Manchester United. That'll be another one before, an hour before. Lincoln City, unsure about that one. I'll be completely honest with you. Brighton, Benfica, Liverpool, the day before, the eve before my birthday, my 30th birthday. So that one will obviously be a big game, no doubt. Then it's the international break once again. So we kick things off here with a game against Brentford, a side that we have really struggled with over the years since their promotion to the Premier League. I have not done my hair today. I'm actually growing it out. I'm growing the hair, not on the top necessarily. That, and my barber's on holiday and isn't back until like the 25th. So, you know, I just wasn't keen on letting someone else cut my hair. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's one of those where I'd rather wait. I kind of want to grow the sides out so I can have like a proper, you know. No, I'm turning 30, boys and girls. I'm turning 30. I've got to have a you know, a big boy haircut these days. You know, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man now, and I can't be getting these bald fades. You know, these zeros on the sides, as crisp and as tasty as they are. It just doesn't, you know. I'll probably resort to going back to them the next time I get a haircut, but do you know what I mean? I just want to try it out. And with a head of hair as I do have, you know, as phenomenal a head of hair as I do have, not, you know, being humble and all that sort of stuff, I thought I've got to try it out. I haven't had long on the sides. Probably in my, maybe like 2009, when everyone was having the Justin Bieber haircut. Do you know what I'm saying? It was back in those days was the last time I had long hair on the sides. It has been that long. I have not grown more than, well, I don't know, maybe in COVID. Maybe COVID. It's been a long time though, either way, nevertheless. So I'm thinking, by probably January, I'd say it's probably going to be, you know, do you know a fixed hairstyle you want? I've been looking about, and I don't want anything, it's nothing too long. I can't think of anything specific, but like, I don't know. I feel like once I grow it out, it'll kind of come into its own, and I can sort of like do bits with it, but it's still going to be tidy either way. Obviously, I can't be having scrappy hair for the stream. Do you know what I'm saying? Odds on Harry getting the Garnacho. No, you never know. You never know. Speaking of Garnacho, we'll get to the starting 11. In just a few seconds. Gianfranco Zola in the studio. Someone that we are, fingers crossed. There's a fox absolutely going nuts outside. I think we might be getting Gianfranco Zola. In fact, no. I'll keep quiet. Moving on. Chelsea's lineup. It's a bit of a strange one. It's a bit of a doozy. I mean, put the fucking dots together. Do you know what I mean? Join the dots. Would you rather do Garnacho bleach blonde or Sanchez trim? I'd probably bleach blonde. I honestly think a blonde, platinum blonde or bleach blonde on me would. I feel like it would. I don't know. It'd be weird because I have such dark hair. I don't necessarily know whether or not it would be good. I used to have sort of not blonde highlights, but like, I guess ginger, but not ginger. It's like an ombre. I got the ombre sort of low lights done, and it looked fucking tasty back in the day when I was doing the early days streams. It's when I had it. Ronaldo slick back. I'm thinking it'll be. I mean, I always have a bit of a slick back, just a bit of a fluffy one. Do you know what I mean? Curtains, I don't know. We'll have to do a poll and see what people think I should go for. But I just think that the short, sort of tight on the sides, everything, it's had its day. Do you know what I mean? It's had its day. I need to get a bit of a different trim for a change. Rudy says, "Hi Harry, I have news. I have moved into my first place. I sit in front of you with 15 lemon herb wings, chips, and the biggest bottle of Pepsi you've ever seen. Let's hope for Chelsea's win in my new place. Up the fucking Chelsea." Mate, if I can find it. This one's for you. It's Rudy o'clock. He's only got to done it. He's done it. Congratulations, Rudy. He's only got his own place. That's a big thing. A very strange feeling when you do actually move out of your parents' place and finally get somewhere for your own. Very surreal and exciting. It doesn't really wear off. Like, I've got a mortgage now. I've got a dog. I've been living with the missus for nearly 4 or 5 years. I think 5 years, 4 years. I think 4 years, nearly 4 years. And I still at times have that feeling of like, I'm going to have to go home at some point. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God. You know, mum's going to be wondering where I am. It's been a few years now. But yeah, I feel like that feeling never really going to go. But yeah, congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Please do like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I go live next. Obviously, we've got a busy next sort of, week, really. We've got today's game. We've got Bayern on Wednesday. We've got Man United on Saturday. And then we've got a game on Tuesday against Lincoln, as we've already said. But in terms of how close they all are, it's a busy week. Busy back to business in terms of the channel. I've just been feeling a little bit unmotivated. Do you know what I mean? I really don't. There's been fuck all news. And even then, I did a video on the charges, and it tanked, and it was just kind of like, oh, do you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't have done it. And so I didn't want to post for the sake of posting. Do you know what I mean? Like where it's filler and it's all a bit of a shit hodgepodge of videos. Do you know what I mean? It's and also I feel like I've needed the break with the Club World Cup and everything like that. It's the first sort of, apart from when I was on holiday, it's been a good 2 weeks off. I'll be honest with you, but I'm not worried. We've got a huge season ahead, and we'll just see what happens. Need to get the gaming streams back to tick over the international break. Well, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? I was supposed to do that for this international break, but one thing led to another, and I was just a bit busy getting stuff done with, work and with Troy and Alex and all that sort of stuff, because they've been obviously they're in different countries at the moment, and we've having to do the podcast for all that sort of stuff. And I've been burnt out, truth be told. And I'm just ready and back to do it all over again. FC 26, I'm gonna have to get it, really, aren't I? It's fucking annoying, but if I'm gonna do streams, if I'm gonna be doing like FIFA streams in the future, I can't be playing fucking FC 25. It's just not. But I will not be buying it on the opening, as in like for the early pass and all that sort of stuff. I'll get it for the international break that's coming up. So the game will have been out for a little bit. So I'll get it for my sort of like the international break that's after the what do you call it? The Liverpool game. My birthday will be on the Sunday. I'm off on the Monday from work. And those following 2 weeks, we could obviously, fuck me, what's in my throat? Fuck. Jesus Christ. I also want to clarify, for those of you that may or may not, I don't know how many of you actually listen to it or watch it, but the podcast is still going. I just want to clarify and preface that the It's Pod O'Clock podcast is it's match week based. I'm not doing it during the international break. It's not something that carries on every single Monday. It's only when or like Premier League or Champions League or club football. It's a club football podcast. I don't give a fuck about talking about international football, to be honest with you, especially when it comes to qualifying games and all that. When it gets a little bit later on, we'll get through some stuff. Oh man, I saw the video. I'm not going to dwell on that too much, but I saw the video and I don't feel the same since having seen that fucking thing. Seeing the footage of that incident has changed me mentally. I've got to be honest with you. I've never seen something so horrific in my entire life, and it has genuinely changed my like mental structure, and I can see it perfectly just by thinking about it. It's just the worst thing I've ever seen. Anyway, let's get on to the lineup. We've got just over 15 minutes to go, and we've got some stuff to get into. Obviously, that being how crazy a lineup that this is. What is he doing? I'm only joking. Oh man, I was on. Shall we do this on here? Shall we do this on here? Oh, I teared up a bit when she returned. But like in terms of like happiness, because it's it's a childhood thing. I never thought I'd see her return. Do you know what I mean? I never thought I'd see it. So it was like, I was like a proud mother or a proud father finally seeing someone come back from being on holiday for years. Do you know those videos where people's kids return from like Australia or on, they've been at war or something and they come back and they're like surprised. We all knew she was coming, but Jesus Christ. It was a cool moment. I was skipping all the way to the office. With that said, listen, you can complain, you can moan, you can have your agendas and everything. I was gonna say, last night I'd had quite a few to drink. I've got the house to myself. The missus is she's gone back to where she's from, as she's not from where we live. She's fucking, I don't make it sound bad, but she's from how should I say it? She's from the West Country, so she's got a bit of an accent. No, not really. She sounds very southern, to be fair. She's she's gone back to see her mum. She's not northern, no. It's from near like Bath and all that sort of area. But Yeah, she's gone back for her mum's birthday. I think that is today. Fuck, I forgot to text in the chat actually. But yeah, it's I've got she's not posh. She's not posh. She's a right fucking, oik. I'm the posh one out of the two of us, and it's not even. I don't say that like she's a fucking lower class scum. No, she's. It's always been. I'm just the posh boy out of the two of us. But yeah, she's gone back, so I've got the house to myself, and so I got a little bit pissed last night. I got a little bit drunk, ordered some food and everything like that. But I also went on the playback stream like an idiot. And a lot of people were agreeing with what I had to say. But I also did. Alex has a sort of like a segment where it's pick your 10. And it is pick your 10 untouchable players for Chelsea. And I did not include Levi Colwill. And Pice was on there, and he was calling me all names under the sun, and everyone was losing it. And I jokingly picked Keanu Dyer, but then changed it to Delap, and then it wasn't Delap, it was Andre Santos who I picked at the end. But I omitted Levi Colwill to the fucking terror of everyone in there. But then the next bloke came on, lovely guy. It didn't pick fucking Kukurea, wasn't on the fucking list, and he didn't get anything. He didn't get nothing, no backlash, no, sort of like eyebrows or anything. I don't pick Colwill, who's had a life-changing injury, but he doesn't pick Kukurea. And he's like, wow, that's a good team. And they're all trying to like hint at him, saying like, oh, I think you've forgotten someone, mate. I think you forgot. And I'm like, no, that's not the game. You're not meant to give him hints. And then they told him who he'd forgotten, and he was still like, nah, I'm all right with that. I doubled down though, and I was just like, I don't care. I literally I didn't pick Fofana either. I said, like, I don't get it. Fofana's an injury merchant. Colwill, I still don't understand necessarily the hype behind him. He's obviously good. He's good. But from what we were hyping him and expecting from him from when he was at Brighton to now, I just don't get it. That was the sentiment I was giving. That was what I was trying to get across, was I just don't get the hype behind Colwill. Proper Chelsea. He plays for the badge, and he's a geezer, and he's proper, he's for it. No doubt about it. To a detriment at times, I would say. He's a bit too feisty at times. But quality-wise, I just don't get it with Colwill. Obviously a very good player, but untouchable? I don't think so. I named 10 people before him that were, I'd say he might be 11th. He might be 11th in the list, but there are plenty other players who I would rather keep over Colwill. Bet you're not welcome. I'm back on there. I'm never really welcome, and no one fucking likes me on there, and I don't really care, to be honest. They're a bunch of virgins. We've already said this before. His chat are a bunch of fucking nerds, the lot of them. They absolutely suck up to Alex, something rotten. And Alex knows that I will just be very point blank to them, but he doesn't like the fact that I am honest about not liking his chat. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Sanchez in goal. Fofana. Chalobah, Tosin, Hato. It's a strange one. Personally, I think we're more likely to see something like that. I don't really like Fofana at right back. I'm quite fond of Chalobah at right back, to be completely honest with you. So if we see this, I really wouldn't be too bothered. Josh should be starting over Fofana. Again, we have literally got 3 fit and ready right backs on the bench. On the bench, we've got Achimpong, we've got James, we've got Gusto, and none of them are starting. And so we're playing 3 centre backs. I mean, so, you know, Yoral Hato, you know, can he play as a bit of a forward runner? What does FOTMob say that he can play as? He can play as a left back or a centre back. So that doesn't help the situation at all. I can't. I'm just trying to justify whether it is, you know, a three at the centre back. Or if Hato's going to be doing something, I don't know. I can't really. We have pretty much got 4 centre-backs, yeah. 4 centre-backs. It's the dark side fans. Why is Fofana playing right back and Chalobah centre-back? Well, we've just you know, I've put what I think's correct. Or what I would go for. This is what I would go for. I'm unsure as to. I mean, literally, we've seen Fofana, Chalobah, and Tosin all play together at one point this season. I think already, maybe, possibly. I think it might have been in a preseason game, maybe against Bayer Leverkusen. I don't know, but I didn't like. Fofana. I think it's going to be him playing at right back. Honestly, now I'm looking at it. That's what I would prefer. Is Chalobah on the right, but I think we are going to see Fofana on the right. We have 2 right backs on the bench. Arrow, I know you've just joined and didn't hear me say that already. We have 3, not 2, 3 right backs on the bench. We've got Achimpong, James, and Gusto. 3 right backs. Now, I could understand James not starting because he's played a lot for England and we've got Bayern Munich coming up soon. I could understand Gusto as well, because if James gets hurt, if James gets injured, you know, we might have to rely on Gusto, and we don't want to have a risk of injuring both of them. But to omit and not include Joshua Achimpong as well, I'm a bit confused. I understand squad rotation. I'm not an idiot. I get it. I understand. But this is rather confusing. I'll be honest with you. It's rather bewildered. I'm a bit bewildered by the whole situation. Do you know what I'm saying? That's 3 right backs for the hard of hearing. Warning, flashing images. Are we really doing that? They're doing a light show. And they've put an epileptic warning on the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We only have 3 fit centre-backs, and they're all playing together. Yeah. Esteval is ill, apparently. He's not well, so he's not here. We've got Caicedo and Enzo, which... If we're resting players, if we're squad rotating, but we're still playing Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez together, it's a bit strange, is it not? Like, it's one thing to rest certain players, but then to play your strongest pivot is just bizarre. Now, listen, I'm by no means going into this game thinking, now looking at this lineup, that we're going to lose. I still think we're going to win, and I think it's going to be comfortable. But at the same time, it's a little strange. Just the decisions, they are quite weird. Now, Neto, we know, obviously, actually, if we're looking at it, one of the more senior players in the squad, besides Chalobah, Caicedo and Enzo. I think Neto is actually one of the players that's been there the longest, or played the most games. I'm almost fucking certain that I know Fofana's been there a while now. I would bet money that Pedro Neto's played more Premier League games for Chelsea than Wesley Fofana? What are we saying? Pedro Neto. Oh, it's going to be close. 38 Premier League games for Chelsea. Fofana, 30. Oh, whoa. 30 Premier League games for Wesley Fofana, by the way, seems absurd. Absolutely absurd. But this will be 31. Wesley Fofana, can he remain fit? Seems like too many. It does seem way too many, doesn't it? How many games in general? Competitive games. Bearing in mind, this is Wesley Fofana's 4th season. 4th. His 4th season for Chelsea. That is fucking nuts. He's played 35 competitive games. Can anyone do the maths there? Where's my calculator? Get your calculator out. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. It's taken a while to open up. Come on, don't be shy. Is that 13 games a season? I mean, well, yeah, 35 divided by 3 is 11.6. So let's say 12 games. Because you can't include this season, you know. I just don't have... I believe in Fofana. On his day, very, very good. But from what we've seen, there's no point trusting in Wesley Fofana because we know he's made of absolute fucking paper mache. You know, he's made of meringue, very easily crumbled. You know, but fingers crossed he can stay fit. Will he play well today? I've got no doubt that he will. But it is the only question surrounding Wesley Fofana is the fitness. That's it. Is this going to do the same stupid shit with my timer? No. Na 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 na. Giroud. Am I the only one that still sings that for whenever I hear na 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 na? I go Giroud. I absolutely miss Olivier Giroud so much just for that song alone. Roughly 95 games missed through injury. That is so crazy, isn't it? Wesley Fofana transfer market. I want to see, because they will actually like name and shame, won't they? They say it. They've got the injury. Where is it? Stats. Injury history. Jesus. Oh my God. Why did we ever buy him, by the way? Why? Why on earth? He has missed 50 in individual sort of stints, right? 17 was his first one, knee injury. Man, my computer's being a shit. Chelsea about to kick off. We'll worry about this. Oh, sorry, Brentford about to kick off. Please do smash the like button, subscribe. Can we start, please? Whoa. Bit of a strange kickoff routine there. Jordan Henderson is playing. So he missed 17 in his first injury for Chelsea. He then missed 9. He then missed 51. He then missed 18 and then also missed another 18. He has, since being at Chelsea, Wesley Fofana has missed 113 competitive matches for Chelsea. And before that, he'd missed 63 games for Leicester in one stint. 63 games he's missed. The previous injury before we got him, which is 176. 176 injuries. Competitive games missed, through injuries. Absolutely fucking absurd that he is a football player still. How can you be so injury prone? But also, how can you have had that much injury and still play? It's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. Here's Chalobah. Caicedo. Even Reece James isn't that bad. James is pretty bad, but shall we see? Is Tosin. Fofana is playing at right back, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for Chelsea. It's not far off. It's nowhere near, but it's still bad. Here's Joao Pedro, leaves it off for Buonanotte. Lavia's the GOAT when it comes to injuries, is he? Gittins, lovely play. Plays it inside. Buonanotte is going to have a blinder. I can feel it, man. Feel it. Yorel Hato getting close there, getting far up the pitch. Nearly winning a corner ball. Unsure how this is going to go in terms of the way that the game's going to pan out. I do think Chelsea win. My prediction was 3-1 for this game. Brentford haven't had the best of starts. I think 1 win, 2 losses in their opening 3. And, it's still early days to be predicting if you can, definitively beat teams, especially when they play like that. Crossed in, easy, comfortable save for Robert Sanchez. I don't know if you remember, but in 2023, I said we should sign Buonanotte and you laughed. I did? Was that when he scored against us? Hopes Gittins plays well. Not been impressive. See, now, I feel like the Gittins... I would imagine it was. I feel like the Gittins criticism that he's been getting is just absolutely ridiculous. He's barely played. He's come off the bench a few times. It's match day 4. Here is Buonanotte. Plays it in brilliantly. Joao Pedro with a great chance. Fantastic defensive play there. But Buonanotte and Joao Pedro linking up there perfectly. Oh, my word. Really good play. Really good footwork there from Buonanotte. Hello, Astro. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. I debated having a few beers with the game today, but I had quite a few beers last night, so I wasn't in the mood, Oh, it's a good chance for Brentford here on the break. And it's wide. Defended well in the end. But Chelsea caught with their hands in their pockets. Really well worked in the end. plays it to the edge of the box, runs inside, deflects off both Tosin and Chalobah. Chalobah didn't have anything to know about it. Derm's, I don't know if Derm's banned. I think I did ban him. I won't be unbanning him. He's really fucking annoying. I remember the day that he joined, he was proper pressing me, saying about like, how can I be a mod? How can I be a mod? Please, can I please be a mod? And I was just like, you be here a while, and then you can be a mod if you really want to be a mod that bad. And he then just sort of developed this really annoying behavior of spoiling. Not spoiling, but like, I don't know, just saying stupid shit that would deliberately get on my nerves because he knew it would get a rise out of me and that way I'd give him attention. So for that, I can't be asked. You guys are cool. You guys don't beg for my attention. You know? If you say stuff in the chat that interests me, I'm likely to read it out. If it's just you begging me to fucking like acknowledge you, then chances are I'm just not going to bother, you know? I mean, yeah, no one's exempt from being banned. Fucking Luke got banned. I'm not. Oh, he got unmoderated. 50 likes on the stream. Over 100 of you watching at the moment, so please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Buonanotte coming back, defending well, plays it to Chalobah, who's dragged back there. That's a yellow cards, Sunshine. Okay, in the book you go. Really, really poor there. Notice me some. I haven't heard that in a while. David, how's it going? Luke's never living that down? No, probably not. Will the list be back this season? I'm fairly sure. Is there anyone on it at the moment? I thought we emptied it, the list. Connor McWho? Oh, Connor McNamara. I was thinking about that whole rant the other day. I do feel bad, but I don't feel bad. I heard him commentating the other day, and it just pissed me off. Something rotten. So much. So much. Pedro Neto finds Pedro. I keep forgetting. I've got to the point now where I forget fucking Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro, fucking, it's just all over the place. That's never a foul! He's just gotten round him! Madueke's not killing it at Arsenal. It's so early to be saying that he's killing it at Arsenal. He's just playing all right because Arsenal are doing all right. If Arsenal were doing shit, people wouldn't be, you know, playing and people want him to succeed because he's left Chelsea. Oh man, I'm back in Gittins. I'm giving I too, in fairness as well, I did give Madueke a lot of praise. I really did like him at Chelsea. I just wasn't sad to see him go. And that's more so down to the actual person than the style of play. He was one of our best attackers in terms of actually trying to get forward. But always overran it, always took it out for a corner or a goal kick, or it just was always a little bit too little too late. And so it got frustrating. The only reason I don't care that he left is because of his attitude and the way, the fucking kind of mentality and sort of attitude that he has. He's just a fucking child, isn't he? I thought he looked better than them. better for them than he did for us in the last 5 months because he didn't give a fuck. He's wanted to leave. I feel like he's probably wanted to leave for a good while. Because as soon as Arsenal came knocking, he was like, yep, see ya. So he's obviously thought about it in the past. Buonanotte. Heavily involved so far. He's really quick on his feet, you know. Looking really good. That's a foul, ref. Ah! Yeah. He played the advantage. I thought he was going to give a free kick to Brentford there. We then had a chance to go for a shot, and he's blown the fucking whistle. Play the advantage. We picked the ball up, and he's gone for the shot. And he's blown the whistle. I know he skied it, but suppose that had gone in, the whistle would have already gone. Thankfully, the whistle did go because he missed. You don't know what you're doing. A fucking wasp came out of nowhere today and stung me 3 times on my leg. My leg hurts so bad now. One on my ankle, one on my thigh, and one on my calf. The wasp was a leg man. Or woman. Or woman. No, Neto. Crosses in! It's a great bit of play. Might have been offside anyway. So offside. It's criminal. Poorly worked there from Chelsea. It's got to be said. Are you doing City versus United tomorrow? I mean, possibly. Like I say, the missus is out of town. She's coming home tomorrow, and I've not seen her for like 3 days. So I'm going to be recording the pod before she comes home so that I can spend time with her when she comes back. So unlikely, but like I say, we've got a lot of Champions League football coming up this week. We've also, well, just in general for Chelsea, I want to get back into doing watch-alongs for other games. Obviously, not being too on the ball with that, unfortunately. Do you like these late games on Saturday nights rather than like? Not really, not really. I'd much. No offense to you guys, but I'd much rather be cozied up in fucking bed watching TV right now than an 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. Do you know what I mean? Or down the pub or something. You drinking gin? It's a lot of gin. I'm not a gin man. I'm not. It doesn't agree with me. Okay, I'm very much a happy drunk. I'm very soppy, very cuddly, very sort of, I love you to anyone that I'm with. Could be me mates, could be, you know, the missus. I'm that kind of drunk when I'm like, I just love you so much. But gin, whoa. Gin is another I turn into a vile cunt. I turn into a vile person. Not, you know, physical or anything, but I get super stroppy. Proper, like, slurring words, sort of, like, mumbling shit. Especially when you drink, like, a bottle of it, which the only time I've drunk gin lately, which was, like, 2 years ago. I was really fucking aggy. No, man. I embarrass myself enough when I'm drunk on these streams, you know. Pizzagate. I'm sweating. 72% possession so far for Chelsea in this game. And nothing to show for it so far. The best chance we've had, well, I don't know. Buonanotte to Joao Pedro was pretty good. He looks that was Pedro Neto, to be fair, but I still agree with what I was going to say. Buonanotte looks really fucking good early doors. Here we go. Joao Pedro with the cross, cleared away, corner ball. Oh, the pizza. Being sick in the bath and leaving pizza in the entrance. I didn't leave it in the entrance to the house. I dropped it on the pavement walking home and then picked it back up. I left my keys or dropped my keys at the same time as the pizza. I couldn't get in the house. Have a feeling it'll be 0-0. I don't think it was 0-0. I don't think it's going to be 0-0. I think it could be quite a few goals in this game. Any news on a shirt sponsor? Like you say, love a kit without a sponsor, but some of our links sponsors can elevate a classy trio. I feel like I haven't got the third kit yet. I'm still waiting to get the third kit, mainly because I want that to be one that I have I just think that will look. It will be the cherry on the cake for that third kit. Will be a sponsor. I will likely get 2 of that third kit, one with, one without. But you know, I'm not made of money, especially after all the traveling I've booked for next year. Here we go. Brentford with a chance, saved by the keeper. Yeah, I'm pretty set for next summer. Got some big plans, big stuff going on next summer. Regarding certain competition, you know. Here is Wesley Fofana. You like the Club World Cup? The Club World Cup does look really good on that kit. It suits it really well. I wasn't sure it was going to look good in that position, but it's actually looking pretty good. Imagine we get Fly Emirates back. Would look sick on the third kit. It would. And then we'd also be a part of the Emirates Cup. We could beat Arsenal in that. That'd be fun. Ball played in. Brilliantly, Pedro! You've got to hit that first time, son! What a ball! Chalobah, what a ball. You've got to anticipate that that's going to get to you, and you've got to hit it first time. I know it's a hard angle to get it off on, but if you even get an inkling that that's going to come through, you've got to get ready to hit it first time. Baby Rufus. He's no longer a baby, sadly. His new nickname is Mr. Boops. Crossed in. Mr. Boops is his name, and he's gone with the missus to go and see his Mr. Boops. I'll put it in the chat. Mr. Boops. It's just, you know, when you start giving nicknames that just don't really make sense. So it's Rufus, and then Roof, and then Boofus. Call him Boofus sometimes, and then there's Boof. And then it just led to like Boop. Boops. Boop. Come on, Boop. And he just, you know, he just he responds to it as well. So when you call him Mr. Boops, it's come on, Mr. Boops, time for bed, son, come on. And he gets off the sofa and he's like, fucking hell, all right. Whereas I think if you were calling him from the other room and say, Mr. Boops, he'd probably come, you know. I think he probably would come out. But there we go. we have like 1,000 nicknames for him. I do. He's got a name though. However, that I would say is like my girlfriend never calls me Harry ever. And I never call her by her name. Unless I'm trying to get her attention in public or something. Good ball played forward. Defended well. Gittins nowhere near. So I just never call... it's very rare I call anyone I know by their first name. And so Rufus, though, it's Rufus is a name that kind of sounds like a nickname anyway, I feel like. I almost feel like it's a bit of a descriptive word for him, like, oh, he's being a right Rufus today. Do you know what I mean? It could be like a word that would make it sound like he's being a right prick today. He's being a little shit. Fucking right Rufus, you are. So I do call him Rufus all the time, to be fair. That fucker, shithead. I mean, Derm is the latter, but you get what I'm saying. Especially with animals, you tend to call them every nickname except their name, but he does. I do call him by his name, probably more than most of his nicknames. Does she call you Haribo? My mum calls me Haribo, or at least when I was a lot younger. I'm H to most people. But I don't know. She doesn't really call me anything. You know what I mean? She doesn't really call me any like that. I don't really think I've got a nickname. From her. I can't really think of one I'd give her. Like, we're not really nicknamey people. We just kind of. I call her Oi, or not. I don't call her Oi, but I'm like Oi. Or we're very rude to each other. I would say that's like our love language is being really rude. You know. She doesn't call you full stop though. Brentford have 6 goals from throw-ins. Surely not that this season. Fucking hell. Phoebes. Yeah. Hope it's Sony. What names did you have for him before you both decided? I actually came up with Rufus. I genuinely can't remember a single one that we would have come up with. I think I just randomly said Rufus one day, and it's just stuck. She sort of hopped on that really like immediately. To be fair, I'm all right. Don't take that out of context. Are Chelsea playing better than Brentford, and do they look like they will beat Brentford today? Says Michael Hall. Chelsea have looked the better side so far. Certainly more possession. They don't necessarily, though, look like they're going to definitely win. I actually think that we're allowing Brentford to move around a lot more than I would have hoped, to be completely honest with you. And Brentford, on their attacks, have looked very good. Chelsea have looked good on the attacks as well, though. 25 minutes played. Let's try and get to 100 likes before half-time. That would be absolutely fantastic. Spurs playing well. Yeah, but West Ham are fucking shit. West Ham are awful. You've got to get that Chalobah, fucking hell. West Ham are the absolute shit. So it's hard to tell how good Spurs actually are. They've obviously improved massively since last season, but you know, we'll see. I don't think we play them for quite a while. When do we play them? Oh no, 1st of November, to be fair. Away from home. Do you think Nuno was robbed as Forest manager? I just think anyone that signs up to, like, do you know the one person who I thought was, like, never going to be good under Salamakis or whatever his fucking name is? What's his name? Forest owner. Marinakis, not Salamakis. Evangelos Marinakis. It's fucking Ange. The last person in the world who I would think would do well as a manager under Marinakis is someone like Ange. He's such a whingy bastard, isn't he? Ange is such a moaner. I don't see how that chemistry is going to be there. You know, he absolutely hates. Ange absolutely hates any of the media giving him even like just a smidgen of criticism. So I can't imagine what he's going to be like when Marinakis tells him to his face, "You're shit. You're fucking shit, mate. You fucking lost today." You know, 3-0, whatever it was. It's I can't imagine he's going to be there very long, to be honest with you. Oh, man. We're looking sloppy. We're looking very sloppy. Here's Buenanotte, who has not looked sloppy so far. Caicedo, lovely bit of play here. Finds Wesley Fofana. Darting run. Pedro Neto may look for the cross. He does. It's a whipper and too much on it for sure. Out for a goal kick it goes. They're good friends, are they? I mean, the more people say that Gittins is shite, the more people are going to look at him and just see shite. You've got to give him some time, man. Not everyone's going to hit the ground running the way that Joao Pedro has. It's just a fact. Buenanotte looks very good, very naturally, you know, fits into this squad, very involved. Gittins he's just having a bit of time to you know, get into it, but you know, it's too early to say shit or saying playing shit. Marinakis is Greek and Postecoglou is of Greek origin, so that might be one of the reasons Forest hired him. Oh, fuck me then. I might be wrong. If they're, you know, but then that might also, I don't know if that necessarily means they're going to be best mates, but it will, you know, probably help. Ange's name is actually Ange. What? What is his? Ange Postecoglou. Angelos. What the fuck? Yeah, his name is Angelos Postekos. So where's Postecoglou come from? And why would he pick a worse name? Like a, not worse, but like a trickier name to pronounce. Family name? His parents changed his surname to Postekos, remarking, "It was a fad in those days to shorten your name if you were Greek. So that's why we did. Although Postekos is still his surname legally, he opts for Postecoglou. So his name is technically Postecoglou. It's legally Postekos, but he chooses Postecoglou. It's a common Australian name. Is that actually? I know there is obviously like a, not obviously, but there is a large Greek demographic in Australia, is there not? But he does nothing. Free kick, 15 minutes to go. Played in deep. Defended well by Joao Pedro, headed away. I mean, Australia is a cauldron of nationalities, really, because of why it was formed in the first place, you know? Their sponsor's got to be one of the worst in the league, by the way, that Hollywood one. It just looks like shit. Pedro Neto might get away here. Joao Pedro in. The yellow card for Hato, was it? Enzo. Ref! Played through the back there of Pedro Neto. He's fine, though. Fofana. Buonanotte. Hato dispossessed, and Chelsea could be in trouble here. Sanchez having to come out. Oh, this has been a fucking stinker so far, man. Ugh. It's been a slow one, a slow burner, and I feel like the light's about to blow out at this point. I'm yawning so much even watching it. Nothing really inspiring from this at all. Oh, he's having a right whinge, he is. I think betting companies are fully banned next season. Good. Good. It is Hollywood Bets. I never knew that. I kind of assumed it was a betting company, but it's just not one that I've ever even contemplated going up and playing on. I haven't gambled in years, but played in. Great chance! My one of choice is always Bet365. I just do not care for any of them. Oh, my word, what a ball forward this is. One-on-one here. Brentford are in. Goal. Unbelievable, man. From absolutely nothing, they've hoofed it up the pitch. It's a great ball. Sharda, as soon as he was a one-on-one with whoever it was, either Chalobah or Tosin, had him on toast. Had him on absolute toast. Sanchez completely rooted to the spot. We're losing this game. It's Tosin. Oh, it's gone through his legs as well. It's a fucking shocking finish. Like, it's a really bad finish. It is just deflected off of Tosin's thigh, something so rotten. It's gone perfectly in the bottom corner. out of reach for Sanchez. Unreal. It's just not one of those seasons so far, I'll be honest, where I can get fully... like we look. I know this is going to be a better season than last season, but at the same time, where I was having us predicted to be like finishing second, we're still showing instances of like immaturity we're lacking of experience, and just how we've been caught so on the back foot in that situation. I do not know. I absolutely do not know. Here they are again. Changes needed at second half. I mean, who do you bring on? Do you risk? Do you risk Palmer already? Seems way too early. I just feel, I am very feel, you know? I just feel as though Garnacho's going to do something in this game, you know? I really do. And I'm trying to back him as much as I possibly can. I don't like this whole narrative that I'm super against Garnacho. He's here now. He's here now. Like, I can't do anything about it. I've got to back it. You know, we've got to back him. There's no point going into it hating him and gunning him and talking down to him. We've got to back him from the start. If it turns out to be a fucking shit show from him in the long run, it's a bit of an I told you so moment, but I don't think I'll be saying that to anyone without them really thinking, you know, whoa, everyone knew it was going to be a shit show in the first place, but take each day as it comes. Oh, no! Here's Fofana. James and Garnacho in for Wes and Gittins. Yeah, probably. Here's Chalobah. 5 or so minutes to play. I can't imagine there's going to be too much of added time. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes. This fucking stadium, though. We absolutely stink against Brentford for some reason. And now they're just playing deep. They're just playing deep now, so going 1-0 down for us is always so bad. Here's Chalobah. He might whip one in. Over the bar it goes. Man, your lot's fucking hatred for Gittins is so weird, by the way. Like, some of you going at him. It's been 4 games, 3.5 games. The geezer's not played a full 90 minutes for Chelsea, and you lot are treating him as if he's played for 3 seasons at the club and expect him to be the finished product at the club. What the fuck are you talking about? What's going on? What is this hatred for Gittins? I don't understand. Bayern will dunk on us. Yeah. Joao Pedro plays in. Pedro Neto plays in nicely. It's Enzo. It's not the ball, son. Buonanotte going to get a goal, man. I can feel it. If we do score, which I don't think is going to happen, but no, I think we'll score. I think we'll score. Please. Oh, please. Nunaldinho, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate that. I don't want to see any of you fucking praising Gittins when it comes true, by the way. I'll remember these names. I'll remember these names. So, any of you talking shit already about a player, any of these players, weird behavior. Here's Joao Pedro. Okay, well, you not having that. I'll allow the first bit of bait, but to say Delap shit, fucking crazy. Here's Gittins. Fucking hit it. It's a decent attempt. Bit lofty, but a good attempt from him, nevertheless. From Gittins, by the way. We miss Cucurella, I'll say that. And that's no hate on Hato, but Cucurella is a game changer, as we know. Tosin. Fofana. Chalobah. Bit of a slow end to this first half. Hato finds Fofana. You're going to do something? Fucking, what are you doing, man? Pedro Neto. We're not missing Colwill. That's a crazy take. Enzo, Caicedo, lovely play this. Buonanotte. Sorry, Joao Pedro. Here's Buonanotte. Hit it! Fuck's sake! Why are they all taking so long to fucking shoot? And then Enzo's in the worst position out of all of them decides to shoot. Fucking hit it! Sake! Corner ball. We're missing Datra Fofana. We are. Oh, we've hit the post from the corner. How the hell that didn't end up somewhere? Oh, Sanchez, what are you doing? 1 minute of added time. We hit the post from the corner, and it's just been a bit of a bundle in the box there. Enzo Fernandez. We're missing Jackson. Kill me. Buonanotte does really well there. He's got a very good awareness, Buonanotte. Good football IQ from the offset here. Here he is. Man, he's really good with his quick first-time passes. Play it in. Joao Pedro does well. Can he get the shot off? Oh, Gittins, mate. It's a poor... Oh, fuck's sake. You got to feel for him. I think that's an overhit pass from Joao Pedro, but at the same time, Gittins needs to be prepared for that for that pass forward there. It's poor all round. End of the half, Chelsea 1-0 down. A stinker. An absolute stinker of a half. You can be the greatest of all time. I wish it was gin now. Well, there we go. Half-time at the G-Tech Community Stadium, or whatever the fuck it's called. Stupid name. And Chelsea are 1-0 down. What the fuck? Why did I just see Ramesh Ranganathan's penis on my screen, for Christ's sake? The adverts on halftime breaks these days, they fry my brain. The Shaw adverts, the Andrex adverts, the fucking whatever the hell that was. I don't want to see his bits. I don't want to see his bits at all. You know? Well, maybe a little bit. No one wants to see that shit, man. No one wants to see that. Yeah, just click record. Record the last 20 seconds. I'm impatient with Gittins, but give me Garnacho and Guesto, says Kian. It sounds like none of you like Gittins, man. Fucking hell. It's I feel for the most part, you and I, we tend to share most of the same thoughts and sort of like attitudes towards. And whenever I say things, very rarely do you guys tend to really like heavily disagree, you know? I've got to be honest with you though. This is the first time that I'm really getting annoyed, and I don't know if some of you are playing up to that. Like, I'm not going to get annoyed, but do you know what I mean? Some of you are being so fucking childish with this Gittins situation, and believe me, in the past, I have been reactionary beyond belief. I've been one to really lay into people early on. But that's after like 10 games, you know? I feel like we're still in the period where you can criticize players who have played for us already, like existing players, you know, players that were there last season. But anyone new, if you're criticizing someone after 3 fucking games, you know, I did not slate Sterling from the start. I was actually very excited for Sterling to join Chelsea. So, Rudy, I love you, but that's not true. I would just say, like, relax. He's obviously, he looks nervous, if anything. I think he can sense that there's a lot of, like, judgment and a lot of criticism aimed at him already, even though he's barely played even 2 games worth of minutes. You thought Gittins looked great in the Club World Cup. I mean, that's quite hard considering he didn't play in the Club World Cup. Kevin, I understand what you might be trying to say, but he did not play in the Club World Cup. So it's you might be thinking of Madueke, to be fair. It's you know. But still, I would say just give it a chance. He subbed in for Dortmund. Well, I mean, fair. I don't think that's what Kevin meant, though. Yeah, he meant pre-season. Pre-season, yeah. Walter Marder scored. Yeah, I didn't see the goal. Potato. Missing Lenny Pidgley. Still poor, though, to be fair, early days. I mean, yeah, I'd say Pedro Neto was poor as well. I think that Caicedo and Enzo weren't their typical self. Fofana, not amazing. I thought Hato was a little bit sort of all over the place. The game's missing a Cucurella, it really is. Buonanotte has been fantastic. Glenn Humphreys is asking, where is Mudryk actually? Are you genuinely serious that you don't know where he is? Or are you pulling my leg? Glenn, come on. Come on now. He's been the most active, but the balls that Neto's been playing have been overhit most of the time. I totally agree. He's been one of the most sort of active in terms of getting involved, but the ball's also been played down the right-hand side more than any other place. So him getting on the ball is just circumstantial. Palmer warming up. Gittins is Sterling 2.0, says J-Led. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Do appreciate it. Don't appreciate it at the same time, though. Oh, man. It's one of those really, really frustrating games to watch. But thankfully, it's Sunday tomorrow. We've still got another day off. If this was an 8 o'clock for some reason, 8 o'clock on a Sunday, get the fuck out of here with this. This would have ruined my weekend. It still probably will ruin my weekend if we lose, but, you know. At least there's another day to the weekend. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, vintage is here now. I might have to ban the word Gittins in the chat for the next few weeks because it's getting out of control. Yeah, please do smash the likes. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Big game on Wednesday. Watching us play the way we're playing, though, is worrying me. But then we are obviously missing key players. The shins. Kittens. We are obviously missing, you know, the likes of Palmer, Cucurella, James. He's getting on my nerves. Jesus Christ. But realistically here, I do want to see Hato off, Cucurella on. He's a workhorse. We know he's going to have an impact in the game. One of our main playmakers, one of our main, you know, creators as well. We're obviously missing him in that regards. Fofana, fuck off, man, honestly. I could honestly be okay with if Achimpong came on, I'd be fine. I'd be very happy with that. But I'm not saying Fofana had like a dreadful game there, but I just don't fucking like him. I just don't like the guy, man. He's just proper jar. He's so annoying. He's just a really annoying person. James, I don't want to risk it personally. So either Gusto or Achimpong. I could see James coming on, though, for sure. And then, not because you guys have said it, but I would take Gittins off and put on Garnacho. But purely because I do, and I have said from the start, I do think that Garnacho is going to do something if he comes on. The guy is going to be motivated. He's going to be so motivated to fucking shut a lot of people up, you know? I'm weirdly excited to see him play for us now with the whole, you know, everything that's going on. Why was there milk in that 7-Up bottle? I don't know if any of you are watching. Fucking look gross. Do Garnacho have imaged created yet? Oh, do I have an image for him created yet? No, not yet. I would have done if he started. 100 likes on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. You hate Chelsea? I hate Chelsea with a passion when we're dominating possession, like you've said there. It's the fucking worst. When we are dominating possession, we get caught out of possession. And we're like one chance, one goal sort of situation. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Arsenal could literally go into a game with most of their top players out and will still deliver. I just don't think that's necessarily true. At all. Vintage. I think I think your Arsenal mask is starting to show there a little bit. It's you got a little red on your face. Oh my god. Fucking hell. It's boring, guys. It's boring. It's really boring. The Gittins hatred is just, if that's all that we've taken from that half, it's nuts. I want to see, am I the only one? I'm not praising him in any way, by the way. I'm just saying, I don't know if this is on here or some people saying it. I think it's just you guys, honestly. Cucurella coming on. Chalobah hate as well. I'm seeing people hating on Chalobah. What the fuck's that about? He's literally one of the better players on the pitch. He's been our main creator, for Christ's sake. I could do a live review for this game, as I've got nothing else to do after the game. James looks like he's coming on. James is coming on, hopefully for Wesley Fofana. So yeah, the chat's a bit grumpy today. I don't know. What about Cole? I don't want to risk it, honestly. I really don't. I don't think he'll come on. No. See, Jamie Redknapp said I would take off Neto. See? No, I wasn't saying Neto was shit. I just lot of players. He's taken off Buonanotte! What the fuck? He's taken off arguably the best player on the fucking pitch for Chelsea. Buonanotte was our best player today. And he's taken him off. Now that's good managerial work there from fucking Enzo. Jesus Christ, man. My God. Unbelievable. He's really he's gone in hard on the He's really gone in hard with the substitutions though at half time, really. 3 substitutions. 3. Cucurella, James, and Tyreek George, by the way. Fucking yay. And it's Tyreek George as the striker! Why? Oh, I'm really losing my rag! Fuck! Why has he done that? Oh. Tyreek George is a striker. I know this is likely to end up being the game that he finally fucking scores when he's playing as a striker. But Tyreek George as a striker is just a complete waste of a player on the pitch. A complete fucking waste. Oh, man. It's Fofana, Hato, and Buonanotte off. Shocking lineup to begin with, by the way. Absolutely shocking lineup. Now looking back in hindsight, I mean, we thought it when it happened, but there was obviously reasons. At least he tried to make it seem like there were. Oh, it's good defending from Chalobah. Gittins is still on though. Oh, where's the timer? Sorry. G-O-A-T. I'm doing it. Jesus. $47. Oh. I've got bubble guts. Oh. There we go. João Pedro is still on. It's Hato, Fofana, and Buonanotte that has come off. Ball comes in. Oh, Sanchez, what are you doing? George isn't that guy. Won't be trusting the farts. I mean, it's looking dicey. One of them nights, yeah. Oh my God, they're really airy. You know when you think you're going to shit yourself already, and then you do one, and it's a really airy one, and you think, is that an airy fart, or have I shit myself? I'm trying to figure out what's happened there. James needs to know. He's headed it back brilliantly. What have you eaten? I had pizza last night. And it's from a place that if I was sober, I probably wouldn't have ordered from. It's the kind of place. Brilliant ball! Tyreek George, he's got to cross it. He hasn't. It's a good it's a good effort. A really good effort. I think Gittins was offside. No, he would have been on. He would have been on. It's a decent effort from George. Oh, Gittins dispossessed. That literally was a foul. What are they complaining about? It's a foul. They're claiming that he's stumbling. It was a foul. I think someone might be off here. I don't know what's happened. One of their players is down holding their head. And it was off the ball. It was after the whistle had gone. Might be Chalobah. Who was it? Glenn, mate, are you under a fucking rock or what? First you asked where Mudryk is, and now you're asking if Delap's fit. You've been in hospital. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But even still, surely on your phone or something. Enzo. I don't see us winning this. I don't see us winning this at all. Tyreek George, too much on that pass over the top there. Just want to go to bed, really. To be honest with you, it's you triple captain Pedro. I have him in the squads. He is my captain, but I don't. Should I check my FPL? What's it? How many points does everyone have on their FPL? Oh, it's a lovely ball. Just a bit too much on it. Gittins still has it. Cucurella makes a run inside. It's a brilliant pass. Cucurella saved. I've got 24 points so far. $35. I've got Neto, Enzo, and Joao Pedro on my FPL for Chelsea. Oh. Cole Palmer's coming on now. Oh. Maresca confuses the fuck out of me. He really does. Gittins doing well here. If we can get the cross off. I've still got Van Dijk, Bear, Alisson, Salah, Bruno Fernandes, and that's it. Who's that? Last one for him. Gittins coming off. I mean, in fairness, you would have thought Gittins would be off at half time, to be fair, but. Yeah. I put Bruno Fernandes in my team this week. I just think he's going to do something tomorrow. I think United might win it, honestly. Or at least draw. Not for any other reason, but Man City haven't been great. And I just think Man United could cause an upset. Oh, man, this is another thing. On the playback stream yesterday, I was there were all of them were so adamant. All of them. So adamant that Guiu was starting today. And I was like, he's not starting tomorrow. There's no fucking way Guiu starts tomorrow. And what a surprise. What a surprise. It reminds me of one of the other times I was on last season, and everyone and their fucking dog was telling me James is going to start today. He's going to start or tomorrow. And I got so much fucking flack for saying he's not going to start. And I think you can guess what happened. He didn't start. But everyone was saying, oh, you don't know ball. You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. And I was so adamant James wasn't going to start. And he didn't start. And I was thinking, you're all a bunch of fucking idiots. And they all clown me and say I don't know anything. And then it comes and happens. And I'm like, well, fuck you. Now what? Such a weird bunch. Weird bunch. Cucurella finds Chalobah. Ooh, I'm tired. Where's Jackson? He might come on. He might be our super sub. You never know, Glenn. Team of individuals. Chris, mate, I've said that for the last 5 years. I would argue this is the one team in the last 5 years that's not as much as in the past. I get what you're saying in certain circumstances. Individual players, and no one's a more self-centered, egotistical player as Garnacho is, for the lack of talent in comparison, if that makes sense. Everyone always says confidence of Ronaldo, but quality of fucking, whoever. And it just doesn't add up. Oh, it's a lovely bit of play. Pedro Neto, if he can get this in! Oh! Cross the 6-yard box. Absolutely no one there. Lovely, lovely play from Enzo Fernandez to find Pedro Neto. It's a really well-worked cross, considering the angle, considering the distance. We should have kept Dewsbury Hall. Mate, I was probably Dewsbury Hall's biggest fan by the end. Pedro Neto crossed in again. It's just to no one. It's just to no one. Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new here. Really does help me out a great deal. Cole Palmer with the cross. We're starting to, rub a couple of pennies together here. I don't know if that's a saying, but I think it could be. If it isn't, it is now. Here's Cole Palmer. Get your pennies out. Get your pennies out. Loads of space here for James to strike it. He does. Deflected. Oh, a good tackle by Caicedo in the end. James. Enzo. George now out on the right-hand side, by the way. James. Enzo Fernandez. Crosses it in. João Pedro Copama! There we go! There's the goal! Really well worked! I was dubious. I was skeptical about bringing him on. But Enzo Maresca, seemingly, as it always goes, knows best. Comes on, less than 5 minutes of being on. Cole Palmer gets the goal. Chelsea 1, Brentford 1. Takes the clock. Half an hour to play. It's all to play for, boys and girls. It's all to play for. Cole Palmer scores an outfield Premier League goal for the first time in a long, long time. Is that not? Is that when was the last time he scored an outfield goal? His 50th career goal. Yeah, good finish. Oh, God. Oh, it's a good save by Sanchez in the end. Jesus Christ. Garnacho did not start, no. Since January, Jesus. The assist as the corner for Brentford comes in. Goal kick. Is from João Pedro. Come on. My captain. That'll do me on the FPL, no? I'm working up, you know? How's that only 2 points? That's not right, is it? 2 points. He only got 1 point for an assist. Bollocks. Could do with a Pedro goal for sure. Who's my vice captain these days? Captain is... Oh, my captain was fucking Mateta. Oh, no. In fairness, I did have Mateta having a good game today, but it didn't work out. Brilliant play by Cole Palmer, who is dragged back, and that's a yellow card. He'll go in the book. Oh, it's so good. Cole Palmer, really well worked. My vice captain is João Pedro. I don't know what that means for me, though. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. And it's Super Chelsea. Super Chelsea FC. Palmer's looking silky. Whoever's taking this is going to fucking pepper this, by the way. We've got Enzo, Palmer, Neto, and James all hovering over it. I feel like we're going to score from here. Something's happening. Palmer feels himself to have a shot here. He goes for it, hits the wall. Oh, man. Watch out, Tosin. Watch out! Oh, my God. That was a good pass, mate. Twat. Are we going to see some bangers? Garnacho to get the winner, man. I'm telling you. Or an assist to Palmer. Can feel it in me nads. Here come Brentford. We're still wide open defensively, and they're in. Good save by Sanchez. Really well worked there by Brentford. It's got to be said. We're making them look good. We're making them look really good. Pedro Neto could be in here. Oh, it's a lovely first touch. Oh, you slag. Oh, you sexy slag. What a goal that would have been. Fuck. Oh, he's so unfortunate not to get that in. What a touch from Pedro Neto. Fuck me. Oh, my God. He should have played in Joao Pedro, though. Fucking hell. It's really greedy from Pedro Neto in the end. Joao Pedro was waiting. And I think he would have scored. Got fucking hair in my mouth. He deserved the shot with that touch, you're right. Double, double, double. Looking at the table, we are currently 5th. A point behind Arsenal in first place. We're in 5th. Bournemouth in 4th. Liverpool in 3rd. Tottenham in 2nd. We would go top. With a win. And then it would be down to Liverpool against Burnley. It's going to be a long throw with 20 or so minutes left to play. I think Sanchez went to play a quick ball there. It's just not a foul, is it? Fucking hell. Throw-in's going to be retaken. Always cheating. I just wanted to be cold enough to do my my ice baths again, man. I miss them. I miss them a great deal. Here's Pedro Neto. Ooh. 5 points for Joao Pedro now. Enzo has 4. Neto has 2. Ooh. So I'm now up to 32 points. Celery! Celery! Here's Pedro Neto. It's the cross off. It's a ball! Oh my God, it's a fantastic cross. Really good. You can't say that at the game anymore. Can you not? Deemed inappropriate, is it? George. Pedro Neto might have a shot. Some of these shots are just so wayward. Palmer does well to get past 1 and 2. Joao Pedro, lovely ball. Enzo Fernandez could be in. Joao Pedro with a lovely little flick through the legs there. Gets off to Enzo. Chalobah has been far and away our best centre-back today. If the other 3 had been playing to the same level, we'd be winning. Well, I've seen criticism of Chalobah on Twitter at half-time saying he's been shit, but I don't really understand it. I thought he's actually been easily our best defender. Yeah, Rudy, we've been a lot better since they've come on. It's funny that playing our best team has us playing well. When does Garnacho come on? 2 minutes, do you reckon? His passing and defending has been top. We've got 1 sub left, but 2 sub slots left in the game. I think I get what you're saying. Poor pass back there. Finds Pedro Neto. He might go all the way. It's a lovely ball, Palmer! Fuck! How's he not scored there? Oh, this fucking Kelleher cunt, man! Would this keeper fuck off? He loves to play against Chelsea. Fuck's sake! That's a goal! Every day of the week, that's a fucking goal. Palmer can't believe it. It's played across goal. And it's on a plate for Palmer. He's got to score there. Oh my God, man. It's poor. Palmer's all over the place in a good way. Chalobah looks to try and win it back. It's going to go out. Oh, no, he's got it. Defended well by Cucurella in the end. Sanchez looked like he was going to headbutt him there. For how good of a job he done. Djibouti. Palmer had to put that across goal. Keeper is always diving that way. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Oh, dear. It's going to end the draw, this, isn't it? Unless they score here. Corner ball to Brentford. Cleared away by Palmer, only as far as the corner taker. It's going to come back in. Taken short. Played in. It's a long one. Back post. No bicycle kicks, please. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. Throw it! Taking so long. I never thought the day would come, but bring Garnacho on. Never thought I'd say that in my life. It's a strange old world we live in. Mason Mount plays for Manchester United and Alejandro Garnacho plays for Chelsea. Yee. There are people, I'm not one of them, but there are people who think in an ideal world we just go to Man United and they come to us and we say, do you want to swap? And Mount comes back to Chelsea and Garnacho goes back to United. And we just pretend none of that ever happened. I would honestly guarantee that Mount would take that any day. But he's home, you know? He's home. Ball in. Pedro Neto chests it. Good ball. Back post! Oh, fucking hell! Ow! What a chance. Play it. Caicedo, what are you doing? James fouled. Oh, ref! Garnacho's coming on. João Pedro comes off for Alejandro Garnacho. Bizarre. Bizarre world that we live in. To many, I can imagine Mark Goldbridge is screaming right now. Or not screaming, but he's like, he's going to fucking score, isn't he? He's like, oh, he's going to fucking score. I think everyone in the world thinks Garnacho is going to get the goal, or at least the assist or something, but we'll see. It just seems inevitable, does it not? It's like written in the stars. Don't want to put too much pressure, but, you know. I can only assume that he is super up for this game. Yeah, George is back up front. James. Tosin. 10 minutes left to play. Caicedo. Back post. Garnacho's there. Cucurella keeps it in. James is fouled. Yeah, you're right. It's sad, but it's the truth. Mason Mount, he ruined his career going to Man United. He really did. Neto with the cross. That's going to go out for a throw-in. Whose striker are we signing from Strasbourg? What's his fucking name? Imgala? What's his name? Imaga? Again, another thing on playback where it's like, well, even Troy was clowning me for not knowing that much about him. And he was questioning my ball knowledge because he was like, I was like, I've not really done too much in the way of research into who he is or whatever. And then later on the playback stream, Alex was describing Imaga as like a player who's only destined to be as good as like a Guiu or, you know, like a Tammy Abraham, like a filler sort of striker in the future. And I'm like, what? Why on earth would I know anything about a guy that's only destined to be as good as that? Do you know what I mean? It's if that's all he is, if that's all the kind of player he's supposed to end up being for Chelsea, then fucking why do I care? Ball played forward. Cucurella is going to get the foul there? No. Apparently he can sign for us in January, but we'll probably wait until the summer. This fucking stadium, though. Right, counter. Oh, fucking hell. Terrible pass from James. Here's Pedro Neto. Been really good in this, in the entirety of the game. I know I was critical at one point, but he really has turned it on in this second half. Here is Garnacho on the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Palmer just a little late, but it is Caicedo! It's a fantastic goal! Absolutely smashes it in! Unbelievable! Unbelievable finish! Moises Caicedo rockets it in the back of the net. Chelsea 2, Brentford 1. We may well have just won it. Hey! Signs the clock! Oh. Never in doubt, man. Never in doubt. I knew he'd win. Maresca fucked it, though. He really did. He really did. But he's rectified it. He's rectified it. Whoa. Did you see Garnacho? Was it Garnacho assist? I fucking called it. Was it actually his assist? I don't think it counts, really. Smash the like. Smash the like on the stream. Oh. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will be live at full time for the review of this game, which it's not over yet. They nearly scored there. Three minutes left. Garnacho is celebrating hard, though. Oh, no. Palmer's down. He's up now. Oh, God. Long throw, bounces over the goal. Nearly goes in the back of the net. An absolute banger. Corner ball. Less than 2 minutes left to play. In it comes. Saved by Sanchez. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Slow the fuck down. Sanchez is hurt. Sanchez is hurt, and we can't make another substitution. He's back up on his feet, but... Pff. A Villa 19th, are they? Oh, my God. Terrible. No wins. James Igard, no, it would be Tosin in goal for sure. Tosin's built like a goalkeeper, isn't he? We've won it. Ooh. Man, I'm just looking at the pictures on Getty Images for Caicedo. Garnacho made so sure that he would be in the pictures. Like, there's only pictures of Garnacho and Caicedo with Garnacho. There's with the celebration pictures. Like, Garnacho was like, I'm getting those Instagram pictures ready. He is. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off here. What if we're... What was that? If we win here, could end the Old Trafford win wait. We could. It could be the end, you know. Be the season to finally end all the droughts. You know, we are top of the league as it stands. There we go. Just getting a picture for the thumbnail. See if we win. If we could win, that would be great. Where do the fucking pictures go? Gallery? Oh my God, they fucking scored. The fucking long throw, man. The long throw. Oh, it's a fucking open goal, man. How is Sanchez... What's your positioning, you stupid fucking bolt twat? Oh, it's Sanchez again, man. It's Sanchez again. He's got to fuck off. He has to go. Oh my God. Was it Garnacho, was it? Oh my God. The VAR's involved. It's going to count. It's given. Terrible goal. Oh my God, what a shit show. We're going to fucking lose this now. Caicedo, Enzo, Cole Palmer. Can we win it? Garnacho. Palmer! Oh no! That was the moment, man. That was the moment. For fuck's sake. Here is Garnacho. Cross, no one there. Goal kick. End of the game. That's so stupid. What a fucking way to lose the or lose the points. There we go. Full time, 2-2. Fucking annoying. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. Like the stream, please. Subscribe. I'll be live in 5 minutes for a live. I don't know if I can be fucking bothered, to be honest with you. I'm going to do a video and then I'm going to call it a night. Don't wait. I'll wait up for the video. Fuck it. I'll do a live review. Fuck it. I'll be there. I'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Fuck me. I can't be arsed. What a